just picked up this Giant. It's an old hybrid bike that's been left neglected. See old cables, these pads, I think there's life left in them, but this bike needs a bit of a refurb, so I'll just show you what I get up to. The chain and the derailleur are knackered, so I'm going to put a few new bits on there. But yeah, just a bit of a look into what I do on refurbing a bike for sale. Get out the good old GT85. Anyone that is in the trade knows that this stuff is the shit. It's good to get brushes like this. I won this on that giveaway from Wildcat actually, but it gets right in between the teeth on here and just agitates with a mix of that GT85 or any degreaser, just the old gunk that's on there, so it loosens it up a bit. So I'll get in there more, but that is looking a lot better already. And if you're putting a new chain on and going to the effort of cleaning the bike up, it's easy to skip out getting all that old black stuff that was on there. But doing this, putting a fresh chain on, you're not going to get some old gunk and rubbish and debris in a brand new chain. So if you go in there, it's worth doing this stuff. Just makes the bike last a little bit longer. So now we're going to check the alignment of this hanger as well. I think it is ever so slightly bent in. I used to do this with an adjustable and just bend it back by eye, but I've actually got a hanger alignment tool from Park Tool, so I'll show you how to use this now, just to make sure that that's straight for smooth shifting. Thread that in there. So what you do is you thread the tool into the hanger, and then you set this alignment bar up here. You usually line it up where the valve is there, and then you move it up to the top, move the valve up so you're getting the same point of the wheel every time. And then I don't know if you can see from there because the angle ain't great, but that was set against the rim there, and now as I put it up to the top it's a bit further out, so you can tell that the hanger is bent in towards the cassette, which is what I suspected anyway when I looked at it. So get it there, and you just use the bar to just bend it a little bit back in there. Do the same again, bring it up to the top and check it. That still needs to go a little bit more. That's looking good. Get your gear cable out, so you click it all the way down into hardest gear. You've got to take this little thing off. Put this somewhere safe because you are likely to lose it. I don't know how many customer bikes I've had to apologise because this thing's gone missing, but yeah, put that somewhere safe. That's well hard to pull out, so I'm just going to cut this here. But look at the colour of that. Gross. I had to stop recording yesterday because it was getting dark and my phone was on low battery, but I got the chain on and the cables in, so gears are working lovely. So now we're on to get some fresh, dangerous, don't do that, fresh brake pads on and the cables in there, and then we should be pretty much done. What a cack-handed way to do it. So a little tip for refurbing these if they're a bit rusty. So I'll try and reuse them where I can because a bit of rust on the outside is easily cleaned up, and at the moment I don't have too many left, so I'm going to refurb these, but get out the old Magic GT85 again, or just some sort of WD-40, anything like that. Give them a bit of a coating. And then some Scotch-Brite, or you can use sandpaper, anything really, just to rough it up a bit. Bit of elbow grease. That's probably not the best way of doing it when I've got the camera in front of me, but just get as much of that off as you can. Well, just from that, what I've done there already, you can see the difference in the two. I'm going to keep going, but won't record it because it'll take ages, but there you go. So these are those two done now. So they're not perfect, there's still a bit of like pitting and stuff from the old rust on there, but they look a lot better than they did. Bosh. A little hack for you guys that don't really like setting V-brakes up or struggle to get at the right distance. So I was taught this by a good old mate of mine, George. So you pull it tight with the noodle tucked in, so the pads are touching the rim, and then you back out the little noodle into the slot that it goes into, just so it rests onto there, with the pad still touching the rim. And then you tighten this up. Then you back the noodle out into that gap there. And that goes a lot nicer, but I'm gonna have to adjust the screws on there just to line this up a bit. But you can see how nice that is punching there. So I'm just with this screw, but the other side. So I'm just gonna tighten it in just to pull this alignment over a bit. And then you can just adjust it bit by bit. I might have to back this screw off a bit actually. There you go, so I've got them an equal distance now. Lovely. Don't forget that either. I don't usually like putting these back on because I think that they just gather rubbish and crap on the cable, but it looks a bit nicer. Bosh. So that's it, pretty much done now. I'm just going to go over and whack some cable ends on there, finish it off, give it a quick wipe over, and then yeah, I'll show you it in the sun when it's finished. And there we have it. I don't think that's a bad result, to be fair. So fresh cassette, new chain, fresh pads, all new cables, and a bit of a clean up. And it's nice to see what a bit of love can do to a bike that was just going to rot away or get scrapped eventually. So if you stuck around for this one this long in the video, thank you very much. Give us a follow, share it about, and yeah, chuck in the comments what you think you'd buy this for.